The Tesla Model Q 2025 has finally moved from speculation to reality. After years of rumors and leaks, Tesla's highly anticipated compact EV has hit the market, promising to revolutionize the segment. With a compact and affordable design, it directly targets those who have always wanted a Tesla but never had the budget for one. And this time, Elon Musk seems to have found the perfect formula to combine cutting-edge technology, efficiency, and a more attractive price. But what makes the Model Q so special? A closer look reveals that this is far from just another electric car in the crowd. Its reduced size isn't just an aesthetic choice, but a strategic move. At approximately 4 meters long and 1.8 meters wide, it fits perfectly within urban environments. While many EVs still feature bulky dimensions, the Model Q focuses on practicality, making it the perfect option for those who need an agile city car without sacrificing comfort. And don't be fooled by its compact look. The interior space has been optimized to surprise. Compared to the Model Y, the Model Q is 15% smaller, a key difference when it comes to urban mobility. But here's the interesting part. Its height falls between the Model Y and Model 3, providing the perfect balance between interior space and aerodynamics. It's a compact crossover that doesn't feel small, ensuring an elevated driving position for better visibility without compromising its aerodynamics. Speaking of aerodynamics, the Model Q follows Tesla's minimalist design philosophy, removing unnecessary elements and opting for sleek, flowing lines. Flush door handles, optimized side mirrors, and a slightly sloped rear end help reduce drag and improve energy efficiency. Small details like these make a big impact on maximizing battery range. The signature LED headlights add a futuristic touch, while the 16 to 18-inch wheels follow an air-resistant design to improve efficiency. Another standout feature is the vehicle's platform. While the Model Q maintains the robustness of larger Tesla models, it is significantly lighter. This not only boosts efficiency, but also improves handling. And here's an honest opinion. If Tesla can retain the refined driving feel of the Model 3 in a smaller and more affordable car, this could be the Model Q's greatest strength. After all, no one wants just an efficient car. They want a fun driving experience too. Inside, the Model Q follows Tesla's signature minimalism. The floating center touchscreen, which controls nearly all vehicle functions, offers an intuitive and futuristic experience. Without physical buttons cluttering the console, the interior feels even more spacious and open, creating a greater sense of freedom, even in a compact car. The choice of vegan and premium sustainable materials reinforces Tesla's commitment to sustainability, ensuring a refined finish without compromising environmental values. If there's one thing Tesla excels at, it's delivering performance without relying on excessive size or weight. The Model Q follows this philosophy to the letter. Built on the Model 3 and Model Y platform, it leverages Tesla's expertise to ensure agility and efficiency. But here's what really stands out. It is 30% lighter than the Model 3, a factor that directly improves both performance and energy efficiency. After all, less weight means lower battery consumption and a more dynamic driving experience. The Model Q's aerodynamics are also impressive. With a drag coefficient of 0.23, it outperforms even the Model 3, which was already a benchmark in the segment. For those unfamiliar with these figures, simply put, less drag equals less energy consumption. Tesla has carefully optimized every aspect of the Model Q's design to enhance efficiency. From its lower ride height to its smart air deflectors, everything has been designed to cut through the air with minimal resistance. But efficiency alone isn't enough. A Tesla has to be fun to drive. And this is where the Model Q truly shines. The rear-wheel drive (RWD) version delivers 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 6 to 7 seconds, an impressive time for an entry-level EV. But Tesla went further, introducing an all-wheel drive (AWD) version with dual motors capable of breaking the 5-second barrier. In other words, even at a lower price point, the Model Q retains Tesla's DNA. Another crucial highlight is how Tesla calibrated the Model Q suspension. Unlike many compact EVs that sacrifice comfort for cost savings, Tesla found an almost perfect balance between smoothness and sportiness. The car absorbs road imperfections well while maintaining sharp steering response. And for anyone who has driven a budget EV and felt that lack of stability in the steering, rest assured, Tesla knows exactly how to avoid that loose feeling. Tesla doesn't play around when it comes to batteries, and the Model Q is no exception. Instead of using expensive, high-density cells that would increase costs, Tesla made a smart move, adopting lithium iron phosphate (LFP) batteries, known for their durability and lower cost. And this choice makes perfect sense. With this technology, the Model Q not only remains affordable, but also gets a battery that lasts over 3,000 full charge cycles without significant capacity loss. In simple terms, that's around 500,000 miles before even considering a replacement, a car built to last decades. Tesla is offering the Model Q in 2 battery options, a 53 kilowatt-hours RWD version and a 75 kilowatt-hours AWD version. In practice, this translates to an estimated 310-mile, 500 kilometers, range for the base model and around 290 miles, 466 kilometers, for the AWD version. While the dual-motor setup slightly reduces range due to added weight, the key takeaway is that Tesla found the right balance between performance and efficiency. Charging speed was another priority for Tesla. The Model Q is fully compatible with superchargers V3 and V4, allowing 10% to 80% charge in just 15 to 25 minutes. This is significantly faster than direct competitors like the Chevrolet Bolt EV and Nissan Leaf, which take 45 minutes or more to reach the same charge level. This means that even in Tesla's most affordable model, the charging experience remains top tier. But the LFP battery's advantages go beyond just cost savings. Unlike nickel cobalt aluminum (NCA) batteries, LFP batteries are safer, have lower overheating risks, and perform better in extreme temperatures. That's a big deal, especially for drivers who face harsh winters, as cold weather can negatively affect EV range. However, in the Model Q, tests show that cold weather range loss is below 15%, whereas the industry average can exceed 30%. Additionally, the Model Q features an advanced thermal management system, optimizing battery performance in both extreme heat and freezing cold. This ensures longer battery life and improved energy efficiency over time. Tesla thought of everything to make sure the Model Q remains reliable and consistent in the long run, avoiding the sharp performance drop seen in older EVs. One particularly exciting rumor is that the Model Q could benefit from future supercharger upgrades. Even though it won't support the full 350 kilowatts of a V4 supercharger, it is expected to charge at speeds between 200 and 250 kilowatts, further reducing charging time. This means that without any hardware modifications, future software updates alone could make the Model Q even faster at charging, a game changer for long-term ownership. The promise has always been ambitious, an affordable Tesla without losing the brand's essence. And by all indications, Tesla has succeeded. The Model Q arrives as the cheapest electric car in the company's history, with estimated prices ranging from $18,500 to $25,000 before incentives. To put this into perspective, that places the Model Q below models like the Chevrolet Bolt EV, $26,500, and a Nissan Leaf, $28,155, making it an extremely competitive option in the entry-level segment. If owning a Tesla once seemed like a distant dream, that reality is now much closer than ever. But how did Tesla manage to cut costs so drastically without compromising on technology? The secret lies in large-scale production and optimized manufacturing processes. The company made a huge investment in its Gigafactory in Mexico, which will be the primary production hub for the Model Q. This factory, designed to operate at reduced costs, will have the capacity to produce up to 500,000 units per year. This means that Tesla is betting big on the idea of a mass-market EV, ready to compete not just with other electric cars, but also with traditional gasoline-powered vehicles. Another key factor in reducing the price was the choice of materials and production platform. The Model Q takes advantage of Tesla's existing technologies, such as LFP batteries and the Model 3/Y platform, rather than developing something entirely new from scratch. This saves the company billions in research and development, while still maintaining high-quality standards. It's a smart move that makes perfect sense for a car designed to be affordable without sacrificing Tesla's identity. And the impact on the market could be enormous. With a competitive price, the Model Q has the potential to steal a significant share of consumers who still purchase gasoline cars. After all, why choose a compact, gas-powered hatchback with high maintenance and fuel costs when you can have a Tesla for the same price? For many, the decision becomes obvious. And that's exactly what Tesla wants: to make the Model Q the first Tesla for millions of new customers, expanding the brand's reach like never before. But an affordable price doesn't mean a compromised experience. The Model Q still grants access to Tesla's supercharger network, something many other entry-level EVs lack. Additionally, Tesla continues offering its over-the-air OTA update system, ensuring that the car improves over time, receiving new features and software optimizations without the owner ever needing to visit a dealership. Another factor that could make the Model Q even more competitive is government incentives. In some U.S. states and European countries, EV incentive programs can further reduce the car's final price, making it an almost irresistible choice for those considering switching to an electric vehicle. With the right discounts, it's not hard to imagine scenarios where the Model Q sells for under $20,000, something almost unheard of for a Tesla. If there's one thing that sets Tesla apart from other electric vehicles, it's technology. And even though the Model Q is Tesla's most affordable model, it doesn't fall behind when it comes to connectivity and automation. To start, it comes standard with Autopilot, Tesla's renowned driver assistance system. And this isn't a watered-down version. The Model Q includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking, making driving safer and more comfortable, especially on highways. But Tesla's greatest innovation has always been its ability to improve cars over time, and the Model Q is no exception. Thanks to over-the-air OTA updates, the vehicle receives remote software enhancements that improve performance, increase range, and even introduce new features over the years. This means that even though it's an affordable car, it doesn't age like a traditional vehicle. A Model Q purchased today could receive new functionalities in the future without the owner needing a costly upgrade or trade-in. Another exciting change is that, for the first time, Tesla has added support for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Until now, Tesla vehicles relied solely on their proprietary infotainment system. But the Model Q introduces this long-awaited feature, allowing users to mirror their smartphones directly on the 10-inch screen. This move could attract a new audience that previously hesitated to buy a Tesla due to the lack of this functionality. Speaking of the screen, the infotainment system remains the central hub of the car. Everything in the Model Q is controlled via this minimalistic, intuitive interface, from climate settings to driving adjustments. Tesla optimized the system to ensure ultra-fast navigation, keeping the brand's modern aesthetic intact. Additionally, the Model Q continues to offer access to streaming services, games, and even voice assistant integration, making the in-car experience more advanced than most competitors in its price range. Another crucial aspect of the Model Q's connectivity is its integration with Tesla's charging network. The car is not only compatible with superchargers V3 and V4, but it also connects automatically to a station once plugged in. This means that there's no need to insert a card or use an app to start charging, making the process seamless and incredibly efficient. But the biggest technological surprise might be its bidirectional charging capability. Strong rumors suggest that the Model Q will support vehicle-to-grid V2G, allowing the car to power a home or even feed energy back into the grid when needed. If this is confirmed, it would make the Model Q one of the most versatile EVs on the market, doubling as a residential backup battery during emergencies or even reducing electricity bills by supplying power to a home during peak hours. Owning an EV is already far cheaper than maintaining a gasoline car, but the Model Q takes this advantage to another level. Tesla designed it to have the lowest maintenance cost of any Tesla model to date, making it an incredibly attractive option for those looking to escape traditional car expenses. But how did Tesla achieve this? The answer lies in mechanical simplicity and highly efficient components. Unlike a gas-powered car, which can have over 2,000 moving parts, the Model Q has fewer than 20. This means less wear, fewer breakdowns, and fewer trips to the mechanic. There's no oil to change, no timing belt to replace, and no exhaust system to repair. And on top of that, Tesla's electric motors are designed to last over 1 million kilometers, requiring little to no major maintenance. Another major factor contributing to lower ownership costs is the regenerative braking system. Every time the driver releases the accelerator, the car slows down using its electric motor, simultaneously recharging the battery. This means that brake wear is drastically reduced compared to traditional cars. In a Tesla, brake discs and pads can last over 100,000 miles, whereas in a gasoline car, they often need replacing after just 50,000 miles or less. The battery, one of the most expensive components of any EV, was also built to last. With LFP, lithium iron phosphate technology, Tesla guarantees that the Model Q can undergo up to 3,000 full charge cycles without significant degradation. That translates to over 500,000 miles of lifespan, outlasting even Tesla's more expensive models. On top of that, its advanced thermal management system prevents overheating, further extending the battery's durability. And when the car needs an update, Tesla's over-the-air OTA system takes care of it. This means that software optimizations, security updates, and even feature enhancements can be downloaded remotely, eliminating the need for most service center visits. Another huge source of savings is energy consumption. The Model Q costs less than 6 cents per mile to drive, while a gasoline car can easily cost twice as much. For a driver who travels 15,000 miles per year, this adds up to over $1,000 in fuel savings annually. And if the car is charged at home during off-peak hours, the savings could be even greater. Additionally, EV maintenance costs are, on average, 40% lower than gas-powered vehicles. Studies show that EV owners spend around $400 per year on maintenance, whereas gasoline cars require more than $1,200 annually for repairs and part replacements. And that doesn't even account for unexpected failures, such as engine issues, transmission breakdowns, or exhaust system repairs, problems that simply don't exist in a Tesla. If the Tesla Model Q truly delivers on its promises, it could completely redefine the electric vehicle market. Until now, one of the biggest barriers to mass EV adoption has always been price. Many consumers have shown interest in switching to an electric vehicle, but the high costs, especially of Tesla models, made this choice unattainable for a large portion of the public. With the arrival of the Model Q, that barrier is starting to crumble. Imagine a scenario where a Tesla costs less than many popular gasoline cars. This wouldn't just make EVs accessible to millions of drivers, but would also put immense pressure on traditional automakers. Brands like Toyota, Volkswagen, and Ford, which still dominate the entry-level vehicle market, would have to quickly adapt to avoid losing market share. If electric cars were once considered premium products, the Model Q could be the key to bringing this technology into the everyday lives of the average consumer. Another fascinating aspect is how this model could accelerate the transition to an all-electric fleet. If a compact and affordable Tesla becomes a sales success, governments and companies would have even more incentives to invest in charging infrastructure. After all, the more EVs on the road, the greater the demand for fast and efficient charging stations. And Tesla, as always, is already one step ahead, massively expanding its supercharger network worldwide. But what about direct competitors? How will the Chevrolet Bolt EV, Nissan Leaf, and Hyundai Kona Electric respond? The truth is, the Model Q is entering a segment these brands have dominated for years. But now, there's one key difference. It's a Tesla. That means, in addition to cutting-edge technology and innovative design, it carries the prestige of a brand that has already won millions of fans worldwide. And that alone weighs heavily in purchasing decisions. The impact won't just be felt by traditional automakers, but also in the used car market. With a brand new Tesla priced under $25,000, older Tesla models and other EVs could experience greater depreciation than expected. This could create more opportunities for consumers to enter the electric vehicle market through pre-owned cars, further accelerating the shift away from combustion engine vehicles. Another unexpected side effect could be seen in the energy sector. With more affordable Teslas on the road, the vehicle-to-grid V2G concept could gain traction, allowing these vehicles to return energy to the power grid when needed. If the Model Q truly supports this technology, it could help stabilize electricity demand during peak hours, effectively turning EVs into an extension of the home energy system.